Uh, Hello, my name is Liro Makusha. I'm a mechanical engineering student at SUNY Korea and also a SUNY Korea student ambassador.
Hello, my name is Bhavika Punjabi. I'm currently going to the FIT, Fashion Institute of Technology, and I'm FBM, Fashion Business Management.
So I'm going to be sharing with you my experience at SUNY Korea, both my academic experience and my social experience. So I am originally from Zimbabwe. I joined SUNY Korea in fall 2019. So I knew about SUNY Korea through a college access program in Zimbabwe called USAP. And yeah, when I came to SUNY Korea, my experience, especially academically, was much better than I expected. Because in high school, they had told us that when you go to college, you are gonna be on your own. Professors are not gonna help you that much. Basically, you'll be doing your own research. You'll be managing your own work. So you have to just, be able to work on yourself. So I was kind of really scared. But when I came here, I found out that the professors, they give each student individual attention. So if you have a problem, you can go to the professor and meet him. And also due to the size of the classes, uh, it was it is really easy to get to know your professor personally, or for your professor to get to know you personally and also be able to attend to you. And the other thing is that at SUNY Korea, every like 2 weeks or after a certain period of time, they invite special guest speakers who come and tell us what it's like to be in the real world and how to apply or what to expect when we graduate. And they invite like really distinguished speakers like from data scientists from Samsung Electronics or CEOs of really large companies. And from these experiences, I can say that my perspective on my future is actually been changed because I now know what to expect or how to grow myself to be the person I really want to be in the future. And the more and more I attend these special lectures and special seminars, the more and more I actually appreciate my decision to come to Korea because I think like Korea is really the best place to be, especially when going towards the future and the fourth industrial revolution. So the SUNY Korea system itself, I think, is designed to mold us to become like the history makers that we aspire to be. Because they also have what we call the Career Development Center, where you can go and talk about, what you want to apply for or your resume and all the related things. And it's a really, really great thing. Uh, then socially, I guess for most international students, the question that you have is like, what about the language barrier? How will I be able to integrate into the society without any knowledge of Korean? Will it be difficult as a foreigner to integrate into society? And the answer is, in Korea, especially in Songdo, it's really, really easy to navigate around to get all your things. I can say like there's been no difficulty for me due to language barrier. Like I've been able to go anywhere I want to go, do or buy anything I want to buy, regardless of my knowledge in Korean. Actually, most people, they really, really, they can know how to speak with you, and most people, especially in Songdo, they know how to speak in English. And also, SUNY Korea is part of Asian Global Campus. So here, like as a student, you get to interact with students from other universities at IGC, like George Mason University or University of Utah. And also, you also get to make friends with students from other universities close to SUNY Korea. The closest one is also Yonsei University. And I've actually made some friends from that particular university. So all I can say is my experience at SUNY Korea was really rewarding, and it was actually more than I expected. So, you know, I came to SUNY Korea, I heard about its location in Incheon Free Economic Zone and, Korea's smart city. And yeah, I expected it to be a nice experience, but it has been a great experience. And each day I spend here, I really appreciate my decision to come to Korea because it has been worth it. I think that's it from me. Thank you very much.
Well, now I'll be talking about my experience. So, I'm currently and ethnically from India, but I've grown up in Korea for my whole life. I've been living here for 15 years. I did my high school and middle school here, and I still decided to stay in Korea and go to SUNY Korea and continue my college journey in Korea. One of the reasons I chose to go to SUNY Korea is because I wanted to live longer in my home, and I like the choice that I could experience both things at once. I'm experiencing American curriculum at the place that I love to live, and I also get to go to the US really soon. Also, the thing I love about SUNY Korea is that there are a lot of opportunities where you can get to know get to know skilled professionals. That could be your professor, or it could be a lecturer that has come into campus. So a lot of our professors are actually FIT graduates, where you can actually hear about their experiences and their career life while they're teaching you in class. And I think that's something really unique about SUNY Korea. Another thing is the extracurricular activities. I took part in a lot of clubs. For example, I was part of the I Visualize magazine, which is a fashion magazine that was created by a student at SUNY Korea, where we right now make one brand issue every semester. So my used to be a like an Instagram influencer for the Instagram page, and now I'm handling the Instagram page as a content manager. And all I can say that I've had such an amazing time. Like, for example, last year I was modeling for the cover page, and that was something I never had the chance to do, but I was able to do through this extracurricular being at SUNY Korea. Second of all, I also was an assistant where because our school hosted a full like runway show where fashion design students showcase their hard work that they produced in 1 year of working. So that was a very interesting experience. And I think that's what makes SUNY Korea unique. Regardless of it being online for a really long time, I still had such a great time and learned so much. So I think they're also done a really great job in handling with the COVID-19 situation. Further on, the reason I chose to do fashion business management was because I liked business, but I also liked fashion. And I knew that I didn't want to study like finance or accounting, for example. I want to focus more on marketing and more about communicating to in the future. So I decided to study FBM. And I think it's the perfect fit because a lot of the stuff and that we study is based on marketing and like promoting and product development and merchandising the product. So I think that's one thing really great about the curriculum of our school. And I think that's it for me. Thank you very much. I hope to see you all very soon.